Welcome everybody! Woo! So, some of you might have already seen me. Now I see the rest of you. It's my pleasure. And I'm here to share how I have that much energy. And it wasn't always like that. I wasn't born like that. But it's for me about living my authentic self and shedding everything from society or conditioning that I felt is not aligned with who I want to be in life. And for me that goes together with conscious relationships, starting with the self, core identity work by rearranging beliefs, and working with conscious sensuality. And by that, realizing the unique potential of my own lifetime. I've been working with a lot of people. I've been going to a lot of seminars. I've been doing the work on my own, transforming my own relationships. This January, I was even with my mom, 7 weeks on travels, 3.5 weeks in Goa, 3.5 weeks in Bali, together with 3 of my closest people in Switzerland. And we had that community experience. So I immersed myself deeply in relationship to learn. And everything I teach and share is coming from learned experience. What I observed is the main issue that causes friction in relationship is that people, when they take healthy self-care and draw their boundary, that the other person will feel confused, feel triggered, and project the rejection and the issue on the other person. And this is actually something that the yoga teacher training 4 years ago in Goa had taught me about the philosophy of yoga, starting with taking care of yourself before you take care of others. Which seems so simple, but most people, if we observe it, do not dare to say, I don't have capacity to listen to you right now. I don't have capacity to talk. Because they're afraid people will feel rejected. Why? Because nobody has working strategies to deal with triggers. So the trigger will just be projected on the other person again, and there will be a friction within the relationship, which causes these main issues. Yet, through all my explorations and working through my own trigger and trauma over and over again, I have experienced and developed the understanding and strategy of how to take healthy self-care as a redirection to where I'm actually supposed to be by learning how to take care of that need of the inner child that is projected on the other person, and how to take care of my own inner child then by doing a trigger resolution with core memory altering. You're going back to the memory when that trigger has been formed, that insecurity, and you learn how to reprogram that. And by that no longer being dependent on the person that I was longing for to receive that love and care and support. And because I love the impact that it had on my life, I've been sharing it a lot on sessions and stuff. And I also decided to record one of these sessions because I certainly believe that if we had that knowledge and schools taught it one day, a lot of drama could be less. So a session that for me usually 90 minutes is 300 francs, I share now for 33 francs, accessible for anyone, because I wish just for people to have the ability. Because it's a simple process. If once understood, it's easy. Because imagine you have a couch and there is shit on the couch and it just smells. And the whole life it just smells bad. But then somebody gives you something to clean it up and all of a sudden it's no longer an issue. And that's how it felt like to me, my whole life, not knowing how to deal with triggers and being confused. But once my therapist gave me clarity, it was all of a sudden so easy. And that's what I'm longing now to share. So anybody can have this amazing life force energy and feel so free and independent and having that power of the self and not feeling dependent on other people. So if any of you wants to take a self-care movie date, I recorded a session. I recommend you can simply scan, you can access that session. It will be delivered to you within the next 7 days. And you can simply take that time with you to learn how to be that grown-up for yourself that you would have wished for to receive from another. thank you very much. If you have any further interest in my work, mentoring, speaking workshops, you can reach out to me or find information on the website. And I wish you all an amazing further time here. Thank you. I've been doing the work on my own, transforming my own relationships,